Hello guys, welcome to the expo. Today we are going to count down our top picks for best anime of 2020 so far. This list is based on my review and from the review of my anime list. So, let's hit the intro. Number 10 Kingdom, Season 3. The first anime on this list is a surprising one. Kingdom is an anime series based on a manga that tells the story of the rise of the Qin dynasty in ancient China. The story tells of the rise of a Qin warrior named Shin is raised from war orphan to the kingdom's best general. With this season adapting, what readers of the manga consider the manga's best arc guarantee that this season is a better rate than the previous two. That's not all going in Kingdom Season 3's favor, as it is the rare anime to see its animation get better after switching studios between the 7-year gap between seasons. Along with this better animation is a better score at the hands of noted composer Hiroyuki Sawano of Attack on Titan fame. Number 9 Haikyuu. To the top. Speaking of anime getting a new season after a long time, the popular anime series about male high school volleyball has returned after a 4-year gap. While the second half of Haikyuu's fourth won't air till this summer, the new season has been well received by the fanbase so far. Despite some minor controversy over some slight change in visual due to production having a different production staff for this season, the series is still well received. This is likely due to this season being more character-driven than previous ones, with the arc it adapting being one about the boys at training camp rather than a major volleyball tournament than the last season. Number 8 A Certain Scientific Railgun T. 2020 seems to be a good year to make a new season for a show after 7 years, as this top 10 list includes another anime that the third season for a show that last came out in 2013. A Certain Scientific Railgun adapted the popular manga spin-off of A Certain Magical Index, with this season adapting the manga's Daiheisei Festival and Dream Ranker arc. This season counties the last two seasons' success blending of fun character with crazy, fun-to-watch fights. What season bring improvement-wise is that it lacks the filler arcs that plagued the show's first two seasons thanks to the 7-year-long gap given JC. Staff more source material to work with. A testament to the show's popularity is that its numerous delays brought about by the current pandemic situation didn't discourage fans from watching. Number 7 Fruits Basket, Season 2. The rebooted adaptation of the Fruits Basket continues to impress anime fans with its second season. This season continues Toru entanglements with the Soma family, a family whose children are cursed to transform into the animals of the Chinese zodiac. This season should be noted as having gotten past the material that was used as the base for the now disowned 2001 anime adaptation. The second season continues to build upon the strengths of the reboot's first season. This includes most noticeably great animation from TMS Animation and more manga-accurate character design. The anime also benefits from adapting a manga long concluding, allowing the staff to make a better adaptation thanks to knowing how the series ends. Number 6 Keep Your Hands Off Izukan. Science Saru continues its successful brand of making great adaptations of offbeat manga series. In this year's case, it's the manga Keep Your Hands Off Izukan that follow 3 high school girls as they try to start up their animation studio. The series is well regarded for a ton of reason, ranging from its unique art style to its being surprisingly educational about how animation is done and produced. The series also stands out due to it taking place in a simultaneously familiar and futuristic Japan. Number 5 Dorohedoro. Studio Mappa continues to build up its reputation of creating great adaptation of various seinen manga series. In this year's case, it's Dorohedoro. The series takes place in the Hole, a dystopian city, whose denizens are exploited by sorcerers from another dimension. The series follows Kamen, a human transformed into a lizard man by an unknown sorcerer, as he tries to hunt the sorcerer responsible. The series is highly rated for several reasons. One is that the series proves that in the right hands, a manga's art style can successfully be translated to a mostly CG anime. Another is that series does a great job in balancing its grim setting with some of the best bits of black comedy seen in the medium. Number 4 Bang Dream. Season 3. The most surprising entry here would be the third season adaptation of Bushiroad's popular music franchise. This season focuses on three bands from the franchise, Poppin' Party, Roselia, and Reis Asulan, as they seek to establish themselves as musicians. The third season is well received compared to its mixed predecessor for a couple of reasons. One is that the production staff has figured out how to make its CG animation style look nice. Another is that show decided to focus on three bands than the franchise's five, allowing for it to tell a more narratively tight story this season. Number 3, Ascendance of a Bookworm, Season 2. The most well-received isekai series of 2020 so far would be Ascendance of a Bookworm's second season. The series follows librarian Urano Motosu as she is reborn in a fantasy world as a young peasant girl named Mine. The show's second season sees Marin join the church in her effort to become the first librarian in this medieval fantasy world. Ascendance of a Bookworm's second season continues to build upon its first season to craft a rather unique entry in the isekai genre. Unlike other series in the genre, Ascendance of a Bookworm is more grounded, focusing less on grand fantasy conflict and focuses more on a hero trying to improve the society they're stuck in. Number 2, The God of High School. The main protagonist is Jin Mo-ri, a 17-year-old martial artist from Seoul, South Korea. At the beginning of the story, he is invited to join a martial arts tournament called The God of High School. The event, sponsored by a shady corporation, brings together people from high schools all over South Korea on a regional and then national level in order to select 3 representatives for the world tournament. As a prize, the winner gets his wish fulfilled by the hosting corporation, no question asked. This intrigues Mo-ri, and as he continues through the tournament, he meets many competitors, each with a different way of fighting. Martial arts aside, participants fight by using borrowed power, a mystical energy granted by supernatural entities, hence the name borrowed power. During the opening rounds, he comes across 2 other martial arts prodigies, full-contact karate expert Han Daewee and a piist master Yumira. These 2 would befriend Jin Mo-ri after their fights with him, and will become teamed together as the Korean team after the preliminary rounds. As the tournament's preliminary rounds finish, and teams assemble, plans for many different people within the organization, and those pitted against them begin to make their moves to achieve their goals.
Before the top pick, if you didn't subscribe our channel, please go and hit the bell icon for upcoming videos like this.
Number 1, Tower of God. Tower of God is the first of what appears to be a series of major anime adaptations based on Korean manhwa. The series follows a young man named Bam as he tries to find his best friend Rachel in a gigantic tower that is alleged to grant the wish of anyone who reaches its top. The series has been well received for its distinctive feel, being both an approachable fantasy series and a darker take on the genre. The series also enjoyed great animation and a beautiful score by Kevin Penkin of Made in Abyss fame. Hope you guys liked this video. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel for latest videos on anime.